All right. Waiting. All right, we are live. Okay, there we go. So I think we got it fixed. What's up, Ethan? How are you, Ethan? So again, we are tracking the severe weather right now. And by the way, Ethan, if you want to join in on my live stream and track this with me, you are more than happy to. Just communicate with me on Discord. And yeah. So we are keeping an eye on the severe weather right now in Santa Ana, Texas. Same as always what we were tracking just a bit ago on the severe weather in Coleman and Brownwood, Bangs, Early, Blanket. Weird name. I don't know why they would name it like that, but okay. Tornado possible. We have 1.25 inch hail. We have 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with this storm as this moves towards Comanche. Yeah, Comanche in Texas under a severe thunderstorm watch right now. Hey there, Ghostly Plays 94. How are you? What's up, Chase McLean? What's up, The Origin? What's up, Diana? Welcome. Hey, Ethan. Hey, Ethan. Okay. Don't.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I could hear you. Good. Yes, I could hear you.
Okay, good.
All right, we're tracking the severe weather. I'm only going to be live until about 5:45 tonight because I have other things that I actually have to get done. This is more of a kind of a test live stream with my new layout, and I decided, you know what? There's nothing much to talk about far out in advance besides severe weather, so you'll probably see me live stream this again tomorrow. Just kind of a little severe weather tidbit kind of thing. Nothing too substantial. But you know what? People like me to live stream. So you've got your wish, folks. You got your wish.
Absolutely, and we are very thankful to have everyone here this evening.
Yeah, sorry about earlier. My stream was acting up. I hope it's better now. No one has reported that the stream is down or anything, so that is at least better. That's better. It's good to hear. So if you are new, welcome. It's Weather United here, joined with Ethan B., our severe weather professional. We're keeping an eye on the severe weather right now in Texas. It's running much smoother. That's good to hear. What's up, Lily? How are you? So again, if you're in Buffalo, Fry, we have one severe thunderstorm warning. This is our one and only that we're keeping an eye on right now. So if you are in the Thrifty area, Fry, Lakeshore in Texas, pretty intense thunderstorm. And this one, Ethan, did have some pretty strong rotation on it earlier. And it still does. Oh, yeah, look at this.
Yeah,
Ethan.
it does appear. Yeah, we're still seeing that on radar.
Yeah, that's a tight couplet right there. That's definitely tight. This is really acting up on the radar. It's actually making the radar act up because of the color code. Really messed up. So that's a pretty big area of rotation over Bangs, Texas. What's up? Yeah, I do remember you, Lily. I remember literally every single one of you in chat right now. Yeah, this rotation, Ethan, definitely is getting tighter. This one should get tornado warned right down here near Brownwood. It's going right into Brownwood right now, actually.
Right. That does appear to be the main population area that is in close proximity to this, but we've also got Bangs. So that interstate going from Bangs, Texas to Brownwood, all that area, that's where this portion of the storm is tracking.
Quite a few lightning strikes on that, so definitely someone said it looks contaminated. It's very hard to say. We'll wait for the next scan, but that definitely is some rotation going on there. And that is within the warning, so there is a little bit of an inflow notch on that too. So over Bangs right now, we do have some strong winds coming into the area. Brownwood, you'll be up next. Early, you're going to be up next after that. This is headed right towards the northern portion of Brownwood, Texas. What's up, Brian? Track Hurricanes, how are you? Yeah, I don't think that's contaminated. John 54-2E, that definitely is definitely rotation. That's actually glitching up the radar, Ethan.
Yeah, that's interesting that we're seeing it because I'm seeing this too on storm relative velocity in higher tilts as well. So that is pretty consistently showing up, and it has been there for several frames now.
So I'm wondering if it's so strong that it's really messing up the velocities.
I don't know that it would be quite that strong. There might be a component of side lobe contamination. That is something that we do see with these kinds of things sometimes, but certainly there is a signature for some rotation there that does correlate with the weak echo region of the storm.
Okay, so we are seeing something. So Brownwood, early Texas, right now, severe thunderstorm warning now issued.
Yeah,
So
and I should note, this severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect, it is listed as tornado possible, so you might have that development with this.
yep, that's where I think it is. Yeah, tornado possible out of this. Hey, Lily. So if you're in Brownwood, Texas, early Texas, yeah, area of rotation right there. That is definitely strong. That's definitely spinning up quite a bit. So if you're down across much of the Cross Plains area, Rising Star in Carbon, in Cisco, Eastland, in Morton Valley, in the May area, moderate to heavy rainfall. It is also noted near Pioneer, Ethan, there's also a little bit of an embedded supercell hook echo in the Pioneer area of Texas. Something that we got to watch closely too. That might indicate another area of rotation is trying to develop.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you're in that location downstream, like Rising Star, you need to be on the lookout for this because this environment is marked by very strong deep layer wind shear.
Oh yeah, it's very strong. Actually, let me see if I can go on to my latest. I can't show this on screen because my layout does not allow it. Unfortunately, I feel bad for it, but I can tell you. Let's see if I can find it though. I'm trying. I know I have it here. It shows the current. Shows on how much rotation there is in the atmosphere. I think I lost it. Ethan, can you send me the link to the hodograph thingy on Doppler for like the VWP kind of
Oh yeah,
Oh, no, no, never mind. I got it. I
among
got
that.
it. It is just hiding. It was just hiding. All right, so let's go over to that radar site. Yeah, that shear is quite strong. Those photographs are definitely... There's definitely some speed shear. There's definitely some directional shear. But right at the KDYX, there is... Yeah, we have a lot of shear,
You've also got to
Ethan.
take into consideration. Absolutely. And I do want to say that your view from KDYX is probably a little bit distorted because we've already had storms go through the area. That's really going to change the low-level wind profile. So if you're looking for a more representative photograph, you might try KFWS.
KFWS? Okay. Yeah, we got 0 to 1 kilometer SRH of 117 and 0 to 3 kilometer at 176.
Yeah, it is certainly there.
So we do got some shear and we got some tornadoes to track potentially in the coming hours. But yeah, right now, not contaminated anymore, Ethan. But look at that storm near Brownwood. That has a bounded weak echo region in it. Barely. It's hanging on to one.
Yeah, and that is an indication of a strong updraft right there. That bounded weak ecoregion is created by a really strong thunderstorm updraft that's preventing rain from falling directly under it. So that's what we see when we're looking at that radar.
Yes. That is going right now into Brownwood. There could be some damage. Keep an eye on Twitter. Or I'll keep an eye on Twitter, but I don't think there'll
Oh, I
probably be
am.
and give me some latest information if necessary. Because, yeah, that definitely, there's some rotation on that. That could be tornado warned. It should be, in a way, for at least radar indicated rotation. I don't see any debris on that. Don't see any debris.
Yeah, and even if we don't see impacts from rotation, like say anything tornadic happens, you could certainly be seeing some damaging winds moving into the Brownwood and early areas.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. So if you're in early Brownwood, if you're in Owens, if you're in Delaware Junction, downstream of this, yes, gonna get impacted. And guess what? We have an airport too, Ethan, that is downstream of this.
Oh wow.
The Brownwood Regional Airport. That's gonna pass just to the south, but this is gonna hit right towards early Texas. Early Texas needs to be you need to be in your storm shelter right now because we do have that severe thunderstorm warning that is currently going on. Owens, Lakeshore, Thrifty, Gross, Vinner, you're on the backside of those storms. But a couple of intense semi-discrete supercells. Just to the northwest of Rising Star, we also have another one in Pioneer, Texas, in Union Center, Texas. That's where we do have that rotation. And yeah, we do have some reds touching greens. Yeah, so to clarify, a tornado possible tag means conditions are possible for a tornado warning to get issued, but are not official yet. So this does have a tornado possible tag on it with 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts.
Absolutely.
And right now, Otherwise, a lot of areas looking quiet in terms of any thunderstorms. To the south over Mason, that's an area to watch for more warnings to get issued. But right now, at the moment, we only have one warning with 2 special weather statements. Newcastle, Graham in Texas, in True, Olney. If you're in Red Top, you need to be taking big precautions because these storms are strong that are headed right in your direction. Okay, Cisco, Eastland, downstream, you need to get prepared. Heavy rainfall and gusty winds will impact that area quite soon. So if you're in
We have
Brownwood,
had some wind damage reports already.
oh, wind damage. Ooh boy. Let's go over.
Yeah, most recently, Throckmorton, Texas, we had some tree limbs broken as well as shingles blown off of roofs.
Oh my gosh. That's. I didn't. Is it on the Storm Prediction Center, right?
I was just looking at the latest reports on the radar.
Because I don't think.
I'm on GR3.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore. Okay, I do get storm reports here.
Oh, okay.
I do get storm reports, so good. Okay. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. It should work here in just a second. See if we can bring it up. So yeah, storm reports. We should be able to get that. Maybe that doesn't work. Yeah, I don't have. This is the only radar software that I have now. So, yeah. Over 10,000 in Texas
okay.
without power. Wow, almost 11,000 people. What's up,
Jeez.
Justin G? You want to join the conversation?
Hey, Justin.
Or Justin G? So yeah, that's a pretty impressive hook echo structure. Still some strong rotation on that. There's definitely.
Absolutely.
Okay, he is free for about an hour, so I am going to add Justin G to this call. You know Justin G from Hurricane Ian, that's why I'm inviting him. Yeah, Justin G is our severe weather expert also. He's literally... He can literally almost work at the SPC. Pretty good. He's really good.
Oh, yeah. I would agree with that.
Hey, Justin.
Hello.
Dude, we gotta... What's up with the... In early Texas, Justin, we might have a tornado. Area of rotation.
Yeah, I see that. There's very strong rotation aloft. I don't know. I doubt that that's on the ground yet, but probably some beautiful structure within that storm.
Yeah, that thing is definitely turning. That definitely is trying to spin up a storm. So early Texas, you're getting probably destroyed in some degree right now. So please take this seriously. Delaware Junction, Antioch, Texas, Blanket, Texas, downstream, got that area of rotation. That's what we got to watch for.
Yep, this is still in effect, by the way, for central Brown County in Texas until 6:30 local time. So that is the duration of this warning, but we will have to see if it gets extended further downstream as well. And if it does so, then you're going to be looking further down the interstate, areas around Blanket, Texas, to the south of there. That is in the path of this thunderstorm that has exhibited rotation.
Yeah, we got to really watch this. That's our one storm that we're keeping an eye on. Otherwise, other areas looking pretty quiet. We're just keeping an eye on the storms to the south, though, that do have an area of interest that might get warned eventually. But right now, as it stands, we don't have any severe weather warnings on those. No, I didn't, Alex. If y'all are still watching again, we're tracking the severe weather right now in early Texas. How is this stream on your end, by the way, Justin? Is it lagging really bad?
I was watching a few minutes ago. I logged off of it. Let's see. No, it doesn't look to be lagging.
Okay, just making sure. Because I'm running a lot. And I'm just... Earlier, it was really acting up on my end, according to YouTube. It is really... Yep, I got excellent connection, so that is very important. Okay. So that's good to know. I just checked the stream health data. Looks pretty good. But what doesn't look pretty good at all is what we're tracking here. Is this area of rotation, Antioch, Texas. Definitely a lot of rotation going on. In a way, broader rotation. Got some greens on there, got some reds. Looks like it's getting more broader. Expires in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I might do something about that, Candy, but I'm not sure yet. But what I'm not going to do is eat candy for Halloween. I can't. I can't eat candy anymore because my dentist recommended me that I don't. So, I might be able to eat licorice, but that's about it. It looks like this is not... Looks like that area of rotation near Rising Star has vanished. The southernmost flank here is what we're watching for a spin up or two.
Yeah, and I do want to say, we have had some more convection on the southwestern side of that initial storm near Early, so Brownwood, you're getting hit again, and we'll have to see if that strengthens enough. You could have a severe weather risk with that, mainly on the damaging wind and hail side of things.
Yeah, that's actually bowing out a little bit, Ethan. That has some bowing features with it. Look at that.
Absolutely, yes. Damaging wind's probably the primary threat we're dealing with tonight.
Yeah. So if you're in Delaware Junction, if you're in Antioch, if you're in Blanket, if you're in Watson, okay, they just canceled the severe thunderstorm warning. There is no warnings at this moment. We're going to wait and see if we get more warnings. I'm sure we will. By the way, if you
Yeah,
are new
that
to the
seems likely.
channel, consider subscribing if you're new. Everyone was wondering in my last live stream when I was tracking Hurricane Ian about memberships, about super chats. That is now available for Weather United. So you got your wish. You got your wish. And it's here. So if you want to show very loyal support, that is enabled, that is available for you to use. Also, Super Thanks is enabled for the channel as well. So, many ways you could show support and everything. So, Brownwood, Early, Blanket, Comanche, Texas. Getting hit pretty hard right now with severe weather. Here's a look at the 3D dimensional type radar. And yeah, it looks pretty nasty. By the way, Justin, how do you like the new layout of my stream? Or Ethan?
Yeah,
How do you
Yeah, I
like the
think
new
that's good.
layout of my stream?
I like how it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You got 3 cameras off there?
Yup.
Nice. And which radar software is this?
This
Is
is
this
Radar
GR2?
Omega. This is the only one that I could pretty much afford right now. WSV3, I can't afford anymore. And also, I could use GR2 Analyst, but the layout is just not perfect for some reason. It's just not going to work, so I'm using Radar Omega.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
It's pretty high definition.
Yup, and there's a lot in one program, so that's the good thing about this. It's pretty cheap. It's $12 a month for the alpha plan, so Early, Delaware Junction, Blanket, Antioch, Woodland Heights. If you're in Brownwood, if you're in the Sydney area, Comanche, moderate to heavy rainfall is impacting your area. Eventually, this is actually getting into Dallas, too. We got some scattered showers and thunderstorms moving across the region. I haven't talked about Dallas at all for this whole stream. But here it is. Dallas, Irving, Bedford, Haltman City, Dallas, Fort Worth, getting some scattered showers and thunderstorms. No warnings at this moment. I have not carved any pumpkins, candy at all. I know how you are with your... How many pumpkins have you carved so far? I'm just curious. Because I think ever since late September or mid-September you've been carving, you've told me, right? So I'm guessing you've carved at least 15 or 20 pumpkins. Oh, and by the way, Ethan, last night it got close to freezing at my where I live. And just two nights ago, it only got down into the low 60s. 2 nights later, it's down into the 30s.
Oh, that's a big temperature drop. Did you have any frost?
Oh, we had frost this morning, and I'm sure it's gonna stun the trees. The leaves should turn color here really soon. It's supposed to get down into the low to mid 30s again tonight, so definitely gonna stun the trees a lot.
Oh, I would absolutely imagine.
And including the ginkgo tree, and that tree every fall is so annoying. So annoying.
Why is that?
Because it drops these berries and they smell horrible. I'm sure you all know what a ginkgo tree is.
Hmm.
Candy knows what
I
it
used to have
is.
an apple tree that dumped apples that wasps would just swarm all over them.
Oh my goodness. Ugh. Wow.
Yeah.
Alex Miller, I could show you the tree if you join my Weather United Discord server. That's where I post my images. I don't. I mean, I'm on my computer. There's no way I could show you because I'm streaming off my computer right now. You've seen it already, Candy. There is no warnings at all. So, but if you are still in Comanche Blanket, if you're in De Leon in Texas, please be taking shelter. Moderate to heavy rainfall, strong gusty winds will accompany these storms. And just because you don't have any warnings does not mean these are not a big storm deals or big deal at all. I mean, then this should get tornado warned down here in Antioch. That definitely, I mean, that looks quite organized. That's a pretty organized Southern Charlie storm right there.
Yeah, and these southernmost storms could have that better potential. Southern storms like that, they tend to be more discreet because they're not associated with the greatest forcing, and also they tend to have better inflow. So that allows them to kind of spin up those supercellular characteristics a little easier. So we will definitely keep an eye on that. I also do want to mention, we do have convection slowly trying to intensify from Mason County to San Saba County in Texas, and going to be moving eastward this evening. That is what you're going to have to watch downstream Bell County, Hamilton County, Texas, Hill County, even Travis County, perhaps. You will have those storms move into the area this evening, and they will probably intensify. Early stage, we could see some supercell structures, and later in the night, we are expecting this to kind of grow upscale and head into eastern parts of Texas, probably as a QLCS. That means you've got a line of storms that has embedded features that enhance wind damage and locally provide a tornado risk.
Yep. And it's October. Can you believe it? October, Ethan, second season. Second season.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, 1 year ago today, we had a major tornado outbreak in Missouri and Illinois. So, October does not mean no tornadoes.
Exactly. I call it, no offense to anyone out there, please, again, please don't take this seriously, but I call this the Indian summer second season severe weather. It's kind of like a mini severe weather season after the bigger one in the spring. So this is kind of your mini, I don't know how you explain it, but it's smaller, but it's almost as intense, you know. And this is probably not going to be a big threat at all by December or late December.
And I'm looking at the HRRR. It definitely indicates, and it's done pretty well with that convective mode, at least today. It's done pretty well. Yesterday it didn't do phenomenal, but it's taking those southern storms that are forming right now, south of that rotating storm, and it turns those into some pretty prominent semi-discrete supercells later on as they move near Waco and Colleen. So it's going to be really important to watch those two.
Oh yeah, this is definitely something. Definitely. And Ethan, look at the the mid-level jet on that, on the NAM 3 km model. I don't know if you've noticed that today, but wow, that trough is extremely, extremely strong over northern Texas with that speed max.
Oh, absolutely. We have a very prominent, at this point, about neutral shortwave disturbance within the jet. At the base of that, really, really strong mid-level jet is just blasting out into central Texas, and that is why we're seeing such strong deep layers here, because as you get that stronger flow aloft come over the area, that through a deep layer of the atmosphere is going to increase the change in wind speed and potentially even the direction with height, and that's how we get wind shear.
Yeah. I mean, Ethan, by late tonight, I'm not kidding, by late tonight, winds on the southern, southeastern kind of quadrant of that jet, 115 knots potentially.
Wow,
Ethan,
that
if you look
is
at the
really
newest
gripping.
if you look at the newest velocity signature on that supercell, it's really starting to get that look of like a precursor to a at least something that could drop a tornado. I'm not saying it will, but it's really starting to get that look. Definitely organizing right now.
Oh, wow, yes. Oh, yeah.
You're
That
you're talking about the blanket Texas one?
I believe it's the only one that really, yeah, blanket.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Oh, new severe thunderstorm warning.
I
oh,
assume it's for that one.
is it?
Yep, it is. Comanche County, Texas, severe thunderstorm warning. It is on that storm.
All right.
Is a tornado possible?
I'm assuming it has tornado possible on it.
It
Ac-
does
Actually, it
not.
doesn't, surprisingly.
No, it does not. Yeah. That doesn't necessarily mean there won't be a tornado, but no, not tornado possible tag.
Man, that's in effect for another 63 minutes.
Big warning.
Another hour and 2 minutes. That thing is issued. So if you are in Fleming, Texas, Gusting, Texas, if you're in Wilson, Texas, if you're in Alex Miller, Texas, Comanche, Texas, you need to be taking shelter. This is for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail moving east at 35 miles an hour. So again, if you are in Alex Miller, Texas, Comanche, Texas, Fleming, Texas, Gusting, Texas, Downing, Texas, definitely need to be in your storm shelter. That definitely has my concern. This has been an area to really watch for a while. That has had rotation all the way back towards Bangs, Texas. Brownwood early, now it's moving through Antioch. The next area is here, Comanche, Texas. I am not.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter necessarily that at the end of the warning it doesn't say tornado possible, because any severe thunderstorm has at least some potential to produce a tornado, and that's why you should always take these warnings seriously and seek shelter.
Yep, exactly, Ethan. Ethan's a star here. Yeah, any warning has that equal opportunity. Alex Miller, please stop that, all right? I know you're trying to be funny, but literally. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that's where we have the rotation again. Antioch right now. Just to the east. We got Reds moving again away from the away from the radar. And then we got Greens moving toward the radar. So that's where we have the rotation. It's easily seen on your screen. Can't miss it. You can't miss it. I drew it up. It's right up here. It's where you can find the color key code for the velocities. Can you see that just fine, by the way, Justin, on your end? Is it blurry at all?
It is not blurry. I
Okay,
was
good.
wondering where the MCD was, but they finally have issued it from the SBC. I will see what that looks like.
That's where we have the rotation right there. So, kind of just to the east of Antioch, Texas. What's up, Diana, Alex, the Joshuan, Candy?
Okay, so Storm Prediction Center has mentioned the possibility of a new severe watch down the line. This is for just south of the Dallas Metro. Um, let's see here. Yeah, no, actually including the Dallas Metro, I believe, just south of that. Mainly outside of the main tornado threat, but they did mention the potential for one brief tornado. But they also said that there is a pretty stout low-level inversion right now, so that could keep things kind of settled in terms of tornado potential for the next couple of hours here.
Yeah. New meso discussion. Yes, I am aware of that. With the limitations due to my whole layout, I cannot just pop it right up on the screen. I will have to read things off to you all. You know, you can go to the Storm Prediction Center and you could easily find it. It's free.
It's a long one.
Oh, my internet. There we go. All right, let's take a look at this. Man, why is the SPC not loading on my end?
I have it.
Okay, there we go. It works. Okay, so... yeah. So the threat for severe hail and wind will continue through the mid-evening. A broken line of thunderstorms has evolved across western portions of central North Texas this evening in association with a compact but rather intense, we just looked at that, Ethan, mid-level shortwave trough moving across the southern high plains. These storms are located to the north of an outflow boundary generated by earlier convection and are likely somewhat elevated, but MU cape of to 1,000 joules per kilogram, an effective shear of 40 knots are supporting some storm organization and occasional mid-level rotation. While storms will likely remain somewhat organized, relatively weak mid-level lapse rates will tend to limit the hail threat to some extent. Some threat for locally severe damaging wind gusts will continue as a cold front accelerates into the region, especially along the southern end of the line, where a shallower low-level inversion will be present in close proximity to the outflow boundary. Further south, convection is gradually increasing near south of the outflow boundary, where lightning recently noted across Mason County. Very dry mid-level air, as noted in the water vapor imagery and regional forecast soundings, has limited storm intensification this far in this area. But a modest increase in large-scale ascent and the approach of the surface cold front may eventually lead to more robust storm development. In addition to a severe wind-hail threat, any mature storm that is able to track along the outflow and ride the boundary may pose a brief tornado threat as well. Storms are expected to move out of the northeastern portion of the weather watch by this evening. Downstream weather watch assurance well north of the outflow boundary is unlikely. Some threat for isolated marginal hail or gusty winds may continue a larger part of the central Texas region. A forthcoming MCD will address the severe threat in closer proximity to the outflow boundary that may spread into a larger portion of central Texas later this evening. That's like a paragraph. And a new meso discussion just got issued.
Another one, wow.
Yup, on the map it shows here there's a new meso discussion.
I can pull that one up on IEM, get it a little faster.
Actually, I think I do get meso repercussions.
Okay, watch probability is 80% with that one. So, let's see if it's a tornado watch or a severe watch. They
Oh,
actually did not
new
specify.
severe thunderstorm warning just got issued.
Okay. And
Uh,
rotation is tightening up somewhat with that storm on the newest scan.
Yeah, Chapel, High Valley right now under a severe thunderstorm warning. Cherokee, Texas, right now under a severe thunderstorm warning at this time. Okay, so if you are downstream of this, please be taking shelter. Again, we have large hail of 1 inch and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts that are anticipated with that storm. So things are starting to get heated up here in terms of the severe weather business. And then, of course, off to our north, where we have been really watching this storm, still doing some rotation, still has fairly well organized storm structure with it, and rotation is located in between Antioch, Blanket, and Newburgh, and Fleming, Texas, Comanche, Texas, to the southwest there, where we do have velocities that do indicate rotation. What's
David.
up, Andrew? What's up, the origin?
So SPC's newest MCD does mention the potential for a couple of tornadoes. They do say that further south, where all those supercells are developing, including this Antioch one, there is a surface-based environment. However, further north, likely into the Dallas metro, there is more of an elevated environment. So down in that area where those severe warnings are, the potential is there for a few tornadoes. Mainly cities that I'd be talking about: Round Rock, Texas; College Station, Texas; Killeen, Texas; Waco, Texas. And then if you're further north and say Dallas or Cedar Hill, that is more of your wind threat. So kind of a multi-hazard event tonight.
Yup. Definitely a pretty big hazard. That's why we're live here on this severe weather.
I am back, by the way.
Yay.
And that MCD does highlight an 80% chance of a severe or tornado watch.
Boy, that is definitely up there. That's definitely up there. Dang,
Actually,
in Brandy, Texas right now, there are wind gusts up to 48 miles an hour on the backside of that front.
Ethan,
Yeah, it's a
usually,
strong front with a tight gradient.
usually from what you've seen, Ethan, and you, David, too, have you seen that usually when SPC uses that red outline for the MCD, they do a tornado watch? I don't want to speculate, but that's kind of what I've noted from the time I followed that.
Yeah, I have seen that several times, not exclusively, but a lot of times I have seen that before Tornado Watch.
Okay. So we could see a tornado watch soon.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that very well could be.
It is so weird. This is in October and we're talking severe weather. I know it does happen, but it's just eerie. I don't know why, but it's just eerie.
Tomorrow the threat moves into Dixie Alley. Might want to go over that one too.
If you want, can you go over it while because again, I don't. Actually, I could bring up the Storm Prediction Center map. Why you're? I'm not saying I'm not good at discussing things, but that's why you both are here. You know, just kind of like what we did last time with Ian. You know, so if you can go over with the viewers with what we could be looking at into tomorrow. Tomorrow's also a live stream watch day for my channel too, so.
Sure. I'm gonna do it without maps, and Ethan, if you want to chime in, of course, do that because you are
I have the
very
map.
intelligent.
I have the map here.
But basically, what is going to happen is you're gonna have this same cold front that is providing some forcing in this region. It's going to move into the Dixie Alley region. We're talking eastern Louisiana, eastern Arkansas, all of Mississippi, and western Alabama. Those are your main areas of risk. There is a 5% tornado risk, a very small one tomorrow across central Mississippi into central Alabama, along with a pretty broad 15 wind and a very large 5 hail. You're gonna get probably 60 to 70-degree dew points that are gonna scream north into pretty large regions. Southern Tennessee, I'd say you'll probably see 70-degree dew points. And then you'll also get modest instability, nothing too insane, probably about 1,000 surface-based or mixed layer cape. 500 to 1,000, I'd say, because it is October. Remember that you're not going to have the thermodynamics that you would have in the summer or in the spring. But regardless of thermodynamics, you're also going to have really strong kinematics because you're going to have that trough that's currently driving this risk that's also going to move east, and that is going to provide quite an intense low-level jet, and that's going to elongate hodographs, and that will bring your risk for possibly a tornado or two tomorrow across the Dixie Alley region.
Yeah, big time low level jet increase. My goodness. I mean, right over the Mississippi area, Justin, Ethan, like you iterated on, 73 to almost 80 knots of 850 millibar winds. So that is really, really strong. 700 millibar winds are up in that 80 to almost 90 knot range. So we have a very, very strong, prominent shortwave here. That is going to be really ripping across Louisiana, Arkansas, the Arklatex area into perhaps western Tennessee and Mississippi. So that definitely has a lot of energy with it. And that's going to bring the threat for severe weather. Might even get that into central and eastern Tennessee as early as even Tuesday night, depending on the dynamics that come into play. More elevated nature in a way. Not talking about a huge blockbuster tornado event for eastern Tennessee, but we are talking about a few severe cells that could produce some wind damage potential, and that's really all that's going to be left with that. Now, on the back side of this, the cooler air is going to definitely filter in, so cool nights could be in the menu book here. 46 degrees in the Tennessee Valley. Look at this, much cooler temperatures in the wake of this cold front in the northern tier of the United States. So definitely back to fall like again. Yep, but it won't last too long. Just doesn't last.
Really starting to see that rotation tighten on the newest scan now. I wonder if that cell is surface based or not, because that could be what's holding National Weather Service there back from issuing a tornado warning.
Yeah, there's definitely rotation on that. There's definitely a new tornado watch. We do not have a new tornado watch yet. We don't at this moment, but we will keep you updated. Either Justin or Ethan B and myself will keep you updated if there is a tornado watch. And as soon as one gets issued, we will see where it's actually located, and we'll name some counties down. By the way, my fall forecast is... Well, not my fall forecast. What am I thinking? My winter forecast is in the early stages of development. I haven't gone around to it yet, but I've worked on my temperature forecast. A few of you have been asking, like, are you gonna do a winter forecast? Only one or two of you asked. We'll see. I'm gonna see if I have even any time to work on it, though.
That sounds exciting.
Yep. Because it's not just recently, but on my other channel, viewers kept on asking me, are you going to do a fall forecast, please, and a winter forecast? Not a fall forecast, but a winter forecast for sure. Because fall's almost kind of over. We have one whole month to go before meteorological winter comes in on December 1st. Can't believe it. It's almost winter time. But I guess where we're at, Justin, back west, in some sense it could feel like spring, fall, or summer in a way, because the blocking ridge might try to return again.
Yep.
So yeah, that tornado rotation. I'll call it rotation near Fleming, Newburgh, Hasse, Gustine, Hazeldale, in Wilson, in Proctor, Texas. Under that severe thunderstorm warning for another 45 minutes. Another 45 minutes.
Yeah, I also do want to say, in addition to that new severe thunderstorm warning that we have currently with that storm that is to the west of Lampasas, Texas, we do have some more development taking place along kind of a linear stretch from Comanche County all the way down to Mason County. And some of those storms could become severe thunderstorm warned in a rather short amount of time, specifically around Richland Springs. Uh, you could be having some damaging wind risk if that storm intensifies further because we are seeing some velocity signatures already. So you could be seeing a damaging wind risk evolve out of that pretty soon and move to the east.
Yes. So gotta watch these storms. Gotta really watch them. If you're south of San Saba, Texas, severe thunderstorm warning is issued for that area for another 29 minutes in the severe thunderstorm watch. La Pasas under that threat too with the lightning. Yeah, it's buffering right now.
It's back now.
Until I get good internet, I don't think I might stream some more. I'm gonna have to figure out a way. Could be the cameras though. The cameras are not running. There's no way they're running, so I don't know why it's buffering quite a bit. Oh, that's right. My internet got downgraded. That's why it's running so dang slow.
Also, we did get a severe thunderstorm warning extension, a new severe thunderstorm warning actually. Northern Burnett and northeastern Llano counties in Texas. That is downstream from that most recently warned severe thunderstorm that was warned around the Cherokee area.
Don't see it. Oh, there it is. Yep. 57 minutes left on that warning. So just south of La Pasas, there's a severe thunderstorm warning that just got issued right now. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yeah, I'm going to have to actually get Starlink. Anybody in the chat, do you guys have Starlink at all? If so, let me know how good it is, because that's what I may have to end up getting. I may have to end up getting Starlink, because this is really a problem. Yep, I see the warning extension. If you're in Lake Victor, Sunny Lane, if you're in Briggs, Tow, slow to the tow zone. Under a severe thunderstorm warning right now for 60-mile-an-hour winds and 1-inch hail. So we're going to really watch these storms as they propagate further east. That's where we do have the severe thunderstorm watch that is currently issued right now. We're just going to wait. They have not issued another severe weather watch yet. I am so close to 2,000 subscribers. Nice. Thank you. I actually have not even looked at it in forever. Am I really close to 2,000 subs? I can't believe it. I thought I was still at like 1,500. That's crazy. Well, thank you all for coming down and supporting. It really means a lot. So Gustine, Comanche, De Leon, Dublin, Stephenville, downstream of this, severe thunderstorm watch currently issued right now for another just under 2 hours left of that watch. But yeah, south of La Paz, if you're in the San Saba area, another line of storms is developing rapidly. Looks like some upscale growth is trying to occur already with that. That's where the cold front literally is. Some renegade supercells out ahead of this, though. The one towards La Paz is the one to watch. Checking the little rotation. Still quite a bit of rotation on the Fleming one. That rotation is a little tighter, though. We got greens and reds touching, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
We have an airport weather warning for Dallas. Airport weather warning. Andrew, what is it? I'm sure it's for wind. That's probably why they issue those airport weather warnings. At least back here they do.
Yeah, those are pretty common.
Yeah, they are. Actually, the other day, I believe, San Francisco Airport did issue an airport weather warning for 50-knot wind gusts. It was like,
Yeah, it's pretty common.
yeah, right through the San Bruno Gap. That wind just funnels right through there. So Gustine, Comanche, De Leon, Pro Octor definitely need to be on the lookout for that tornado kind of storm, tornado-ish, tornadic-y kind of thing. Because that's where we have a lot of the warnings, as you can see right here.
I don't know
Quite a
how
bit of
tornadic
activity.
that storm is gonna be now. It's kind of lost its structure a bit. It looks like it may have actually split to the north.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a storm split going on.
Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna do much in terms of tornado potential, but the storms to the south of it definitely need to be watched.
Yeah, that one I'm kind of watching closely.
I would agree.
All right, Jenny, what happened to my YouTube channel? Justin, if you could explain this in the correct way, what happened to my channel? A lot has happened, folks. More of a migration, but if you want to explain more about that, because some new viewers are curious about where's the David Schlotthauer channel? Where did it go?
Yeah, so the David Schlotthauer channel was deleted in a migration over to Weather United, which is the new channel. That channel doesn't exist anymore. However, it is the same people on this new channel. I don't think we're gonna get into the reasons behind why it was deleted, but it was, and this is the new channel. I guess that's the only way to explain it.
Yeah, keep it simple. Keep it simple. If you want to know on a personal note, just contact either me, Justin, or Ethan B on Discord. Join the Discord server, Weather United. There's a link in the chat to leading you to our Discord server. If you want a more personalized reason, a big disclaimer does go out. Don't share it. Don't share with what we share with you. Okay? Okay, the weather airport weather warning is for lightning within 10 miles. Oh, okay. So it's not for wind. So it's for lightning. So yes, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning just to the south of La Paz in Texas at this time. It would be very nice if Radar Omega was nice enough to put in county names on here. Instead of just like putting county lines, that'd be really nice. It helps out a lot.
Yeah. There just was a video that came out of Comanche, Texas. That storm is most definitely outflow dominant now, so definitely don't expect a tornado with that one.
Okay, so outflow dominant confirmed. Okay, the stream is having a little bit of a buffering problem. I know, Lava Command. I do not know why our internet provider decided that we're gonna downgrade the service. I mean, I don't know why, but that's how it's gonna have to be. They downgraded it, so my upload speeds are up to 2 megabits per second, which is barely sustainable for live streaming. And my download speeds are it's only like 5 megabits per second. It's really, really, really slow. I'm even surprised I'm even able to live stream with this much on the screen. But things will change, hopefully soon if I can get Starlink. That's if I could get Starlink. I don't know how good their service is out here. That's why I was asking you all, if you guys have Starlink, how good is it? Is it worth the money? Is it worth it? Extreme Weather Team, hello. Hello there, Extreme Weather Team.
Oh, hello, Sheriff.
Hey,
I have not seen you at all in my Discord server. I hope everything's going well. Hopefully everything's going well with you. I know you're busy. That's probably why you haven't been even able to get on Discord at all. But now that winter break is coming up soon, within the next month and a half or so, or 2 months. Actually, less than 2 months. You should be able to be not as busy. Oh, by the way, Justin, how's that website coming along? Your weather prediction, whatever website it is, how's that coming along?
It's doing great. Sheriff would probably know more about that than I would, because he's the lead developer or the only developer. But yeah.
I'm sure he's been so busy working on that, making it look even better. There's a little Texas town called Ding Dong. Really? Oh yeah, there it is. Ding Dong. What the heck? Ding Dong. Ding.
There's a town in Texas called like everything at this point.
I wonder if there's a town named Justin.
There
Sure.
probably is. Let's see. There is.
What part of
Population-
Texas?
It is in Denton County, population of 4,400. See
Oh
if
my-
there's a David, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no David, Texas. That's
Oh yeah, there
unfortunate.
is Justin, Texas right there. Wow. A little town. Wow. See if
also
there's
did want to mention the National Weather Service has confirmed in a tweet that we do have rapid development of strong to severe thunderstorms taking place along a line from Comanche County, Texas down to Mason County, Texas. So areas downstream from there, that's where this threat is heading.
Yeah. Our newest supercell to develop. Let's see what city this is near. Oh my, I can't even believe I'm about to say this. It is near Babyhead, Texas.
Oh my.
Starting to develop an inflow notch and a hook near Babyhead, Texas.
Oh my gosh. Babyhead, Texas. It's not even on Radar Omega. That is actually funny.
It's the southern one, the severe warned one.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious. Babyhead, Texas. Who would name a town like that? Oh, can't even. Oh, I don't know. It'd be weird.
Yeah. I really don't know.
I wonder if there is a town name named Maple Magic. Or I know there's one named Maple though. Maple.
The tornado's not going through Babyhead. That would be awkward to say on a live stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's actually called
Sure
Maple
would be.
Grove though, Minnesota. So that could be relating a little bit. So yes, severe thunderstorm warnings are issued for the Lake Victor area for Babyhead, Texas. Comanche gusting. That line is really growing quickly upscale, Ethan, by the way, as you mentioned. They're going to have to issue another severe weather watch soon.
Absolutely.
There is a town called Happy, Texas. I think Babyhead is definitely my new favorite Texas name, though.
Oh, and there's also the Sheriff Boy, Texas, as well. No, I'm just kidding.
Really starting to develop a hook now near Babyhead.
Yes. Oh, there it is. Babyhead. Okay, Starlink has a max speed of 200 megabits per second. Is that? I think that's download or upload. I'm guessing that's download speed with unlimited data. See, I'm gonna have to look into getting that. It's the financial part of things. Trying to get it is expensive. But you know what? I'll do it for my audience, though. I would do it for my live streaming purposes. If my if my family approves it. If I can get at least 15 megabits per second upload speed pretty solid, should not have a problem at all. We shouldn't have any issue. Yeah, Texas does have some very funny town names, including Ding Dong, Babyhead, Justin, Texas, Moody, Texas. What? Moody, Texas. Tyler, Texas, or Taylor, Texas.
Oh my. There's just look at the town south of Round Rock. What? It's spelled Pflugerville.
Yep, I see that.
Gee whiz.
We're gonna have to place a Ethan B city in the path of this, or can name a supercell after Ethan B. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Yup. I don't know. Are they gonna extend another watch, Ethan? What are your thoughts? Their time is ticking.
Yeah, it is very likely that they are going to do that because the downstream environment does support some additional storms. We've seen them intensify already, and immediately downstream from these storms, especially the one that is currently to the west of Lampasas, that storm is headed into an environment that is marked by increasing low-level wind shear. We've got effective SRH 2 to 300 meters squared per second squared even.
Wow.
So that represents a lot of low-level shear, and certainly if we get storms interact with a boundary, as was mentioned in the mesoscale discussion, we could see an increase in tornado risk with these storms in the next few hours.
Dang. Yeah, we gotta really watch these storms. We really got to.
I'm taking
There's
a
an
look at the
ETH.
VWP
Wait, there is an
NGR.
ETH in South Dakota. What?
Oh wow, the VWP
Yes,
photograph
there is.
in what city is that? That Round Rock? Yeah, in Round Rock is pretty impressive actually. And that storm's heading right for that. I mean, it could not be going into that environment more.
There's an Ethan in South Dakota. Wow. Near Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the cold weather, Ethan, in your little town?
Not really.
There's a name named Babyhead Mountain. Dang.
Station near Lampasas. Storm is intensifying. Yeah,
Yeah.
that storm is intensifying near Lumpa Limpassus, I think is that how you pronounce that?
Lampasas, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Alex. We love you because you're water.
Thank you to whoever named California town names for not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm sure Justin,
Also,
the
do
town
want to
of
say,
Justin, is going to get hit tonight with severe weather.
yeah,
Actually,
do want to say too, the vertical wind profile. Oh, I'm sorry.
oh, really quickly, I just wanted to say, the town of Justin in Texas is about to get hit pretty hard with rain and wind.
In for some rough weather then.
Yeah. Boy, these storms are definitely, there's some hooks on these storms in Haltom City and the main area of Texas, the downtown.
Ethan, what were you saying about the VWP?
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue.
Yeah, I just want to say the VWP photograph from KGRK, this is Fort Hood, Texas. Uh, it has recently exhibited some very strong low-level shear, 0 to 1 kilometer SRH over 300 meters squared per second squared. And just for reference, values of that parameter above 100 to 150, that's significant. So you're talking about some pretty significant values here. Critical angle is about 90 degrees. So we've got streamwise vorticity in this layer too. So these discrete storms, such as the one near Lampasas, they could be posing a threat for some tornadoes and additional storms as well here within the next few hours.
Exactly. And also I did get a new update on the KFWS VWP sounding. Exhibits 0 to 1 kilometer. 0 to 1 kilometer bulk shear of 35 knots with SRH up to 444 knots.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of shear.
Yeah, that's certainly
That is
a
quite a
strongly
bit.
sheared environment.
But the only good news in a way, I
Okay.
believe. Oh, what is it?
I have breaking I have breaking news. A tornado watch has now been issued until midnight local time for
It
parts of
has.
Texas.
Tornado watch. Uh-oh.
I posted a link to the Twitter image.
Likely a very low-end tornado watch, considering a couple tornadoes possible, but tornado watch is a tornado watch.
And needs to be taken seriously. But back to my thing, Ethan. The only good news about the VWP there is between the 2 to 3 kilometer, or actually 2 to 4 kilometer level, it's veered back a little bit. The winds are veering back.
Yeah, I did notice a little bit of that. So it's not a perfect low-level shear profile, but it is enhanced compared to what we had earlier.
All right, breaking news: new severe thunderstorm warning for Lampasas now. Brooks Crossing under a severe thunderstorm warning now for another 34 minutes for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. This is in Texas right now. So if you're downstream of this very intense storm, please take shelter. Why am I not getting the latest? Not getting a new severe thunderstorm or new tornado watch on my map. But yes, we gotta trust Ethan on this. Yes, new tornado watch.
There is indeed a new tornado watch.
Yeah, I posted a link to the Twitter image. If you want to pull that up, you can see the counties and the cities.
I got it on Storm Prediction Center.
Okay.
Oh, it's blank. It's actually blank.
Ah, still loading.
Yep. Dang, Ethan, this impacts almost 3.5 million people, 1,000 schools and hospitals, up to 69.
And some cities
Yes.
that are in this tornado watch, major cities are the only cities I'm going to call out. Waco, Killeen, Austin, Brenham, College Station, Crockett, and Palestine. Those are the major cities that are in this tornado watch.
And he did say a couple of tornadoes possible.
It does say a couple tornadoes are possible, yes.
Which is probably one of the lowest end tornado watches probably possible, but don't ever underestimate that. It can go a whole different way with the shear that we're seeing tonight.
Yeah,
Nope.
absolutely. A tornado watch means conditions are supportive of some tornadoes happening potentially. So that means if you're in that watch, or near the watch even, this is in effect until midnight Central Time. So you need to have a way to receive warnings. A NOAA weather radio is good. A phone app is good if you want to rely on this stream in particular, or local news outlets as well. That's going to be providing you with some good information on potential warnings within that watch area.
Exactly. Now, Ethan, we do have, I think these are elevated though, but north of Mansfield in Texas, not near that Justin area, Roanoke, Texas, there's a lot of Renegade supercells in some degree.
The probabilities for the tornado watch are out. Should I read them?
Yes.
Probability of 2 or more tornadoes, 30%. Probability of 1 or more strong tornadoes, EF2 to EF5, low, 20%. Probability of 10 or more severe wind events, 50%, moderate. Probability of 1 or more wind events, 65 knots or higher, which is significant, 30%, moderate. Probability of 10 or more severe hail events, 20%. And that's low, in probability of 1 or more significant hail events, low at 10%.
Okay. So it definitely qualifies for the chances of a tornado or two out of this. But Ethan, did you see radar to those Renegade supercells up there? In the over the Justin area, North Lake area,
Yeah.
Roanoke?
Yeah, I was looking at those. It does appear the thermodynamic profile's a little less favorable. The further north you get, you do have a little bit of an inversion take place, and much weaker buoyancy. So overall, so I would say those storms, severe weather is possible with some of these storms if they get strong enough, but the tornado risk is lower with northward extent.
Okay.
Anyway, I do have to head off for about an hour now. If you're still streaming, I will join back
I'm
after
probably
that.
gonna I'm probably gonna head off here by about 5:45 ish. Because I'm gonna have to eat dinner and I don't know when I'll be available and stuff. Um, this is I'm glad I was able to live stream today, but again, this is more on the lower end of it. I will be streaming a lot more. But that will be to be determined because of my internet service. They downgraded me, so it makes it much more worse to live stream actually. You there, Ethan?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So I don't want to end this early. I really do not want to end it. Um Unless Ethan could take over the fort at least for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. But I don't know if he would be willing to do that because I would have to make a new scene and he would have to share his screen.
Yeah, I am not able to do that at this point because I still have some stuff to do.
Yeah, so probably not the night for it, but you know what? When the weather guy's not here live, you got the Weather Channel, you have other weather channels on YouTube you could watch. Primarily, go and watch the Weather Channel. That's a trusted source of weather. Even so, people might say it's not. Still, you got to watch the Weather Channel. Follow the National Weather Service, the Storm Prediction Center for more information. I will be probably live streaming tomorrow. Since tomorrow it might start up a little earlier. Let's see about that. Oh wow, this thing is going to be really moving through quick actually. Um this is going to be oh wait, no, that's oh no, there's Alabama. Okay, so I will be able to yeah, tomorrow I'll probably stream. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to make this streaming service better as far as quality. Not quality as in like my production, but the internet side of things because it does act up a lot and I'm trying to figure out a way to get better service. It was not a problem for the Ian live coverage. I don't know why it's an issue with this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm hoping if I can get Starlink, those issues will vanish. Because, boy, I won't be too thrilled if...
That would be optimal.
Yeah, because Starlink is like $800. But yeah, we're going to keep an eye on this for another 10 or so minutes. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're new, we are, based on what Ethan was saying, I believe, we are very close to 2,000 subscribers. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Let me know if we do get to 2,000, Ethan, because I don't even have anything up on that. I haven't been even paying attention to my subscriber number, so I don't even know how many I have exactly. But I'll trust your guys' word in the chat if I do hit 2,000.
Yeah, I don't have the updated value for that.
Another watch has been issued? What?
Let me see if I can.
No new watch has been issued. Just the tornado watch, which is a moderate risk for tornadoes. A low end threat for strong tornadoes. Severe wind is moderate. Significant winds are moderate. Severe hail is low. And 2+ inch hail is low. It's not a super intensely high end, not a blockbuster high end tornado warning at all by any standards. But yeah, this includes
Right.
All right, there's a tornado watch. Oh, what is it, Ethan?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay. So there is our tornado watch, highlighted, hence the color code on the map. So yeah, if you're in the Round Rock, College Station, Huntsville, Texas, Crockett, Texas, Palestine, Texas, Waco, Texas, under a tornado watch, it means conditions are favorable for tornadoes, for the possibility of tornadoes. And yes, Ethan, we do have a tornado possible tag on the one south of La Paz now.
Oh yeah, that is the main severe thunderstorm at this point. The other warnings have been canceled for now, but we will see more of those probably being issued to the east.
The rotation on that is not looking too good at all. That's somewhat intense. We got 143 mile an hour winds on this, Ethan, on the velocities. I don't think that's correct though, but it's up there. There's definitely some strong velocities.
Yeah, you certainly have that classic shape to it, that supercellular structure, with the inflow and even to the precipitation bands kind of forming that V-shaped pattern where the updraft is diverging, or where the wind is diverging around the updraft, I should say. So you certainly do have a supercell going there, and it could have a tornado risk, because again, a supercell is a thunderstorm with a rotating updraft.
Yes, and that's what we have. We even have a little bit of an outflow boundary on this too, Ethan. Just to the south of the Naruna area. You can see it very faint.
Yeah.
So we gotta watch that. But how's everybody enjoying the stream so far?
By the way, I did look up some updated information, 2,000 mark.
Awesome. 10 subs. We're probably less than that, I'm sure. That's abbreviated. We'll see, though. We'll see. All of a sudden, my chat went dead. Are we still connected? We are still connected.
I don't know, we're having pretty significant buffering issues. We're delayed by several minutes. Maple reported about 8 minutes delay.
Oh my gosh. Yep, I'm not going to stream then tomorrow. This is going to be horrible. I'm going to have to get Starlink. There is no doubt about it.